Hi, I'm Luke Scherveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Today, we're at a bar. Okay, it's a pretend bar. And we're lighting this very blue, but we also have some tungsten going on. Behind, we've got two Select 31s, and they're in RGB mode, and it's just full 255 blue, and everything else is 0. And that's just coming through this translucent backing, but nothing else. So no soft bag, anything like that. So just a note here, I was working for DP AJ Marson, and we kind of lit it from the back to the front. And we started with fixtures behind those blue bottles on the shelves, just going direct behind the bottles. And even with translucent fronts on the units and on the backing of the set, it was still quite sourcey. And so we started with S60s, and then we just said, hey, why don't we just spin them around, because we were on a stage, so we had that white cyc. We aimed the units towards the white cyc, and that just made a much more even field. But we had still plenty of light. We were shooting on FS7s, so we changed out those fixtures and put Select 31s, and they were, you know, plenty of saturation still. So that's how that worked. And then here you can see just from below, we've got that same kind of blue playing, and these are Astera tubes, and they're just kind of on a generic blue. They're also down below in the front, giving a nice little zone of blue up there. If you haven't heard of Asteras, they're a single glass tube fixture that are RGB, wirelessly controlled, and battery powered. You can do them through a landline too, but they've incorporated the battery in a very smart, functional way. And not only do they do, you know, warm to cool and RGB, any color, but you can also chase them. You can have them, you know, come on and off with colors. They have it's like a little Android app that you can have, and they also have an iOS version now too. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's still beta, but very powerful fixtures. And there are other manufacturers that are coming out with, you know, single tube RGB, but they're coming out more slowly. These guys got there first. I think they're German or Austrian, and they come in a series of 8 in a you know, large pack, and they're really awesome fixtures. Now it's important to have someone on your crew that can figure them out. I sort of know the basics, but it's great to have someone. We had Mike Booth on this job, and he just, you know, worked it all out, and I would say, hey, can I get this? Boom, he'd have it, you know. And of course, if you have a board op, then they should be able to figure that into their complete dimming system. But yeah, just a great tool. And then we've got some Dedos, some LED 90-watt Dedos, and the two that are on here, they're in daylight mode, and then we've got one coming back as a backlight, and in tungsten mode, we've got one playing on the back of the bar chairs there. Then for our key, it's just a S30 Skypanel with a soft bag and a soft crate, and we're taking that off of what's going to be a white jacket. And then we've got some side light here hitting our glasses, and that's, we've got two ellipsoidals, two ETC LED Daylight HD, but their white point is at 3200, so they're a little bit on the warmer side. And then we have a third one that is backlighting the pieces of glass that the B camera is sliding through. So A camera will have a teleprompter, and then B camera is doing a little Dana dolly move through glass to give it some nice texture in the foreground. So you'll notice in the final spots, and I link to one below, it's just one angle. So the second camera angle didn't make it in. In fact, we had a third angle from above. I think, you know, it's probably just, hey, let's have it be about the product, straight ahead, straight up, sort of Wes Anderson balance, And, you know, I think it totally works. Just keep it simple, keep it clean. The last light that we kind of popped on was just a little special for our label, and that's an old style tungsten dado from that direction. Just picking up the glint of the gold on the label. So that's what we've got going here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Alright, so why don't you